very quick and can impact how the lifting goes.
I think they'll be very mindful for the heavier lifters to also take into consideration, because like having a quick squat when you're moving so much weight will affect you.
Something to keep in mind when watching. Francois from Zimbabwe will open up a 220 kilo. And yeah, when we get into the 120 plus kilo class, when you have Jesus Oliveira, the reigning super heavyweight world champion, and they're shifting close to 1,000 pounds in a squat, and you got very little time turnaround, it's a factor. What do you think, Mo?
I think that was a slow opener, but it might be nerves again. Either.
It was probably appropriate. You got to adjust. Don't, as they say in gambling, chase bad money. While the plan was, you throw the plan out the window, and you adjust to what's actually happening on the day. Ooh, and that's why only 2.5 kilo jump. That might be right at the limit. Let's see if he gets it. No. Francois from Zimbabwe will attempt 222.5 kilo once again. Opened at 220, seemed heavy, took just a 2.5 kilo jump. Smallest possible jump you're allowed to make. Failed the second. Going to retake it here on his third. Nope. You got to stay with the bar. Tim Monegatti from New Zealand and Delaney Wallace from the U.S. Neck and neck, and add to it the historical significance of USA versus New Zealand in the 83 kilo class dating back years now. It's a storyline in our sport. Here it is, same story, new cast. I'm very excited.
Fun to see.
Francois from Zimbabwe, 140 for his opener. Oh, we got there. Retaking 140. I had forgotten about that. Selective amnesia. Let's see what happens if the judges like it. Three-way. He will not be overwhelmed by the moment. He's broken world records. He's won medals. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on. Francois from Zimbabwe, 145 kilo. 5 kilo jump, 5 kilo below his previous personal best. Slow and steady. Those 20 kilos below that, I'm expecting this move pretty quickly for Zimbabwe's national champion. But you're right, it's conceivable. I mean, these deadlifts are competitive with the Group A, what they're going to do. So, Francois from Zimbabwe, 250 kilos for his second deadlift of the day. Slow at the lockout. That looks good to me. The judges agree.